Socotra, a map that developed its meta by basically just people being annoying and trying to grief their opponents by just laming everything. So yeah, that's what I'm playing on here. So this is actually a team game. I've started getting into team games a little bit because I don't know, I just find it a bit more fun. I've been a part of a Discord group for a streamer who's from the UK, Cheesesteaks Jimmy. So do check him out. Put a link in the description for his Twitch channel. And yeah, just started playing a few team games with him and some people from his Discord. And here we are. We've got 3v3 in Socotra. So new meta. I'm going to be doing a fast castle, which you might think is a little bit crazy on Socotra, given the nature of the map. Maybe it's because I'm the pocket player, I can kind of get away with it. You can see on the flanks here, we've got the usual layman shenanigans. I hate laymen, and this is why I generally hate Socotra. It's just ridiculous. I don't like laymen at all, but there we go. So I've gone for this fast castle. Now we can see both myself and the purple player, who's the other pocket, we're not bothered about trying to do any layman shenanigans. It's a bit of a trek to get across the map, even on Socotra, to do all the layman stuff. So yeah, I've decided to go for a lovely little Lancer rush. So playing as the Mongols, getting all this juicy deer in, or zebras in, as soon as I can, and really utilize that hunt bonus. On the left hand side here we've got Vetinari. Vetinari is one of my teammates. He actually featured in one of my videos where I was partaking in a tournament, and Vetinari beat me in that. I think Vetinari is about 1450 in 1v1 elo at the moment, and Cheesesteaks Jimmy I think is about 1050 maybe. I mean, we can see I think that's team game elo that we've got on the map here at the moment on the scoreboard. So teams are pretty even, but yeah, certainly on the 1v1s, Cheesesteaks Jimmy is pretty much the same as his team game elo there, I think. But really good guy, great friend of the channel. He actually helped me to develop some of the build order guides for the overlay app, kind of going through the back catalogue for me. So saved me a little bit of work to do. So extremely thankful for that. So here we are, still just casually collecting the deer, and red helping blue out there push a bit of a deer. Oh no, he's going the wrong way. Almost looked like he was helping him out. When we was actually playing this, I don't think Vetinari was too happy that I was going to be going for a Lancer rush, because I think he was getting a little bit frustrated from the laming shenanigans that was going off, and you know, there was not really much I was doing to assist. So yeah, I don't think he was quite quite happy with that I was doing it, but we'll see how it turns out. So Lancer rushing on Socotra, it's probably not something I would ordinarily recommend. I mean, you might be okay if you're in this pocket position like I am here, but obviously with everything that happens on the flanks, you're possibly leaving your opponent or your allies a little bit exposed, so it's a little bit risky. But I've had a few successes with it. So myself and Cheesesteaks Jimmy did a 2v2 once, and that kind of went okay. That went pretty well. We did end up just rinsing the game with Lancers, so hopefully we can replicate that one on this particular game. But I did do another one which I think was another 3v3. Can't remember how it went, which makes me think it probably didn't work, so we'll see. But generally it seems to be okay for me whenever I do it. But in team games anyway, I don't really play Socotra 1v1s, so yeah, team games it doesn't seem to be too bad. If you can kind of get away with it, you do get that power spike, because obviously all the laymen that everybody's doing, it's sort of slowing them down a bit, as well as slowing your allies down. So if you are able to pull it off, it's not bad. So Cheesesteaks Jimmy playing as Goths, and Vetinari's playing as the Aztecs, and myself as the Mongols there. So they both kind of went for strategic picks for Socotra, trying to pick some good civs that are normally going to do okay on here. And myself, I just went for the old Morley special. Our opponents, we've got the Berbers in the red, we've got Lithuanians in the purple, and we've got the Koreans on the right hand side of the map in the orange. So who's just got up? Purple players just reached the feudal age, so I am on my way. So I'm the first one going up. So the two flank players, two pocket players, kind of just being left alone. We can do what we want. There's actually not a huge amount of laming and stuff going on. You know, once the initial lames had finished, it kind of calmed down quite a bit. So yeah, there's a little bit of an annoyance at the start, but generally it's gone fairly quiet. There's no kind of villager rushing or anything like that going off. It's fairly straightforward at the moment. Not a huge amount happening. Must make sure I enable the small trees mod rather than the in-game small trees, because it doesn't seem to transfer over onto capture age. But there we go. Got the blacksmith and stable coming up now. I did kind of try and wing it with this build, and I think I end up with a bit of a delay in being able to click up to the castle age, because I don't think I had enough food, so I've quickly had to chuck some farms down. Yes, we do get the extra deer, but I think having that one less elephant kind of really hampered it a little bit. I think I was about 100 food off, so yeah, you can see I'm having to idle the TC a bit. Just drop some food off manually, still not quite there, but there we go, we did manage to click up. So castle age time will be about 14.5 minutes roughly, so it's not too bad. Not fantastic, but not too bad. A little bit of a delay, obviously, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm on my way up, and orange is starting to tower rush my ally here on the right. So poor cheesesteak Jimmy getting a Korean tower rush in his face. Not a huge amount happening over on the left. There's a couple of scouts, and the purple player has brought some scouts forward into my base. So rather than going for a fast castle option, he's gone for a scout rush, which was fine. I think I was kind of anticipating that, so I've made a spear to help defend a little bit. I did lose a villager there, I think. Yeah, lost a villager there, but it was fine. 2 villagers. Did I lose 2? No, 1 death. So that's 2 KD. So I must have picked up some scouts maybe at some point. But scouts just been a little bit annoying in Blue's base. Not really achieving much. They can't really get in and do a great deal. But likewise, purple scouts just going around being a little bit annoying. Not causing me too many issues. Just pushing me off those berries. But Castle Age will be in a second. I don't think I go for bloodlines. No, I've not gone for bloodlines with this one because of the because they pushed me off the barriers and everything else. Did mean that I couldn't quite risk going for bloodlines, because obviously I wanted to be able to make the lancers. So immediately got 4 of them queued up. Meanwhile, over on this side, the Korean tower rush, I mean, they're making steady progress. They're not really achieving a huge amount. Obviously, it's pushed the blue teal player off of the berries, but again, nothing too major. It's starting to bring that house down, so that house should be gone in a minute. There we go. Don't know why I didn't just go for the wall. And then it looks, there might still be a gap there. It kind of looks as though he's blocked the wall, blocked it off for himself. But purple was in with some scouts. I've just been able to chase them off. And again, over at Blue's base, I sent some spearmen. They were pretty much the only protection I could offer against the red players' scouts. But then the lancers are coming in to try and rescue Jimmy a little bit. And he's going to start knocking that down with the villagers, and he'll start on the towers as well. So I'm just trying to pick off the villagers if I can, force him to basically just keep ejecting. But that tower will be down pretty quickly. I'm going to do some step lancers here, but the villagers coming in there to help smash down those towers. So those towers are going down quite nicely. Purple is now on the way up to the castle age, but it's going to take a little while. We've got quite a little collection of red scouts here. Am I going to wall off quickly? Yeah, noticed it coming in, so I was able to quickly wall off there. I don't think I'll do anything there because I'm quite confident that I've got enough spearmen. So I just pulled those spearmen back from Blue's base to help protect me there. And again down here we're just, well, not doing anything, they're just auto attacking. So happy that that's been dealt with. Just going to bring those step lancers forward, try and link up with the other one, and we're still making step lancers back at home. Still no bloodlines, so I don't think bloodlines makes an appearance in this particular game. But we can see the blue player starting to go for archers. He is on the way up to the castle age, so we can expect crossbowmen coming in for the blue player. Just chasing these scouts around. I think I'm not really doing much with these at the moment because I'm just trying to mass up the step lancers. I like to go forward when I've got 6. So there we go. I've got 6 now, so they're going to go forward. Those scouts aren't really going to cause too much of a problem now with whittled down the numbers, so they should be absolutely fine to kind of ignore those a little bit. So left those spearmen at the top there. Should hopefully be looking at breaking in soon. Purple now is in castle age, and red is making the good choice to stonewall, where I'm going to be trying to break in. It'll be a little bit annoying with his scouts, but that's fine. Should be able to pick those off quite easily. And then it looks like he accidentally deleted a villager there, and accidentally deleted some more. Now, whether that was an accident, I don't know. Whether it was just out of frustration, don't really know. I can remember thinking at this point he'd stop playing, or he'd kind of resign a little bit, but he's starting to try and house wall and keep me out from his back gold. But there we go, we're in. We're going to be picking off loads of villages. Not really much else happening on the map at this point. Purple's not really doing a huge amount. It's coming in with some knights, I think, in a minute. No, spearmen. It's not even made much of an army at the moment. It's just going for pikemen upgrade. All the while I'm just going to be picking off these villages. I'm currently at 20 kills, so probably at least 10 villages there from this little raid. So not too bad at all. Let's have a look at red's population. 21. So it's down to 21 vills, 20 vills. So quite a massive reduction there. Did lose a few lancers, but that's fine. I think the damage surely outweighed the losses there. Don't really know what purple's doing. He's just kind of walling up, making a big team wall, but not really. He's just trying to boom, trying to get an economy going. I really think he should have made some army, and I think that's the key. If you are going to fast castle in this pocket position on Socotra, you want to be getting the power spike for your units. So you want to be going for knights, I would suggest personally. So Jimmy at the top here has gone for loads of men-at-arms, as the Goths. Just pushing, making some steady progress into Orange's base, not really doing too much. But here we've gone for the 2v1 now. I mean, it's down to 18 villagers, I think, at this point. Probably didn't need to keep pushing, but he is still being able to make armies, so I didn't quite realise maybe how low his actual villager count was when I was doing this. We probably could have just moved on to purple at this point, to be honest. However, I think it's important to make sure you've properly killed off the opponent and taken him out of the game. He's obviously not concerned about quitting at this point, so yeah, just keep on pushing forward. As we can see, purple's still not really making any army at all, and he's got those few little pikemen there, but nothing major. As we can see, we've got the forward siege workshop coming in for myself. Going to start pressuring the TC when I can. So we'll see the mango coming in. That was my kind of win condition here, is to bring down the TC. Once I brought the TC down, we can look at moving on to the next player. I was quite confident. I couldn't see any further town centres around here, so bring that TC down and we can move on. At that point, blue, I'm not sure if he's just trying to come in from a different angle or if he's moving on to purple himself. Can't quite see. It looks as though we might be heading over to purple whilst I just mop up over here. Let's see. Definitely needs ballistics, by the looks of that. Okay, no, it's coming in just to try and pick off some villagers from this side. Meanwhile, over here, still not a great deal of action going off. We've got keeps or guard towers for the orange player. And we've got more. Oh, we've got a monastery coming in for Jimmy, as well as a siege workshop. So we've got some rams on the way over there. So Jimmy should be able to start pushing. I think that was the problem with the orange player. He kind of committed to the tower rush, but I think tower rushing, if it goes wrong, or it's can be quite hard to come back from, you know, because you've invested such a lot of stuff into the eco there. So red down to 18 villagers. He's got a few on wood here. 6 down there's 8 there as well. So there must be some more somewhere. Not many. He's pretty much dead. He's out of the game at this point, I think. So just trying to rescue the mangonels. Are they all going to go down? Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. So the mangonels have all gone down. But I do have quite a nice mass of lancers now. So blue player just going in, taking out some genitors. Over on this side, we do have the rams being fully loaded up with long swordsmen. So should be quite a big, strong push coming in here. Very good getting the rams loaded up, give them that extra speed. Probably going to come in and take that tower down first. At the moment down here, just starting to look at going in to purple's base and blue coming forward. We do have a mangonel though. Is that going to take down any of these rams? He's going to use his speedy ram to try and take down the mangonels. Oh, he does manage to lose one. He's going to start raiding with those long swordsmen there. But as we can see, green and blue are both in. So myself and my ally are in. There's a little hole here with the wood lines and the lancers are in. And this is going to be a pure massacre. Let's watch that KD go up and up and up. And we can see the villager count from purple just plummeting, just rocketing down at the top there. It's gone from 50 down to next to nothing in no time at all. And you just call the GG. With that, red also bows out. For the orange player, fighting for survival. We've got a castle coming in now from blue. Castle drop on the hill. Maybe could have even put it a bit further forward, maybe, perhaps, but I suppose there is the tower there that would have kind of made life a little bit difficult, so maybe not. But again, Lancers in, MVP, the Lancers in this game, showing that the fast castle and using that power spike on Socotra if you're in the pocket position can be pretty good. And we're in there now. We're on the wood line. Orange currently with 39 villagers, as we can see at the top there. 16 army, which is just a small band of crossbowmen. But that's it. Calls the GG. So, new Socotra meta. Probably not, but it's fun anyway. Cheers guys. I'll see you on the next one.